Alright guys, a million on trades, philosopher first, trader second. In this video, I'll be breaking down my philosophy around why becoming profitable is hard. First, I want to debunk the claim that trading is hard. From my 4 years experience, it has been a form of therapy, invalidating and validating old philosophies that I possessed before I traded, integrating and diffusing old behavioral patterns, increasing my finances, building my body. I will personally say it's a blessing, but that all goes into how I view the process of becoming a profitable trader, which takes us into point number one for why becoming a profitable trader is hard: psychological traits. You may not consciously know that you're doing it, but you unconsciously are taking advantage of your blessings. Trading is something where it rewards good behavior. That is a blessing because in the corporate world, you have to try to get above your coworkers or your partners just to get into their position so you can take the prize. And in this case, you don't have to do that. Good behavior gets rewarded. Good behavior is how you're going to get those 20K, 30K payouts. I'm still trying to get those 20K, 30K payouts. So in this case, psychological traits like revenge trading, FOMO, ego, when you take a loss and you don't sit back and then go back and review why you lost, or you just try to hop in another trade, you're not taking advantage of your blessings, because this is a sport where you don't have to release cortisol. You don't have to be mad and angry or have to have this type, like, you need grit, you need resilience, but you don't need to release cortisol. If we're releasing cortisol and you're revenge trading and then you're blaming the markets, not blaming yourself, you have to realize, like, you're killing yourself slowly. Like, seriously, you're actually unaliving yourself slowly, and trading actually could give you a life. Don't let it take away your life. And trading won't take away your life. It's your psychological trait that's making you let it take away your life, because you already took away your life due to your debilitating psychological traits that you possess at the moment. Trading is literally a form of therapy. You sit and you watch candlesticks. If you're looking at a candlestick burning, someone says sit down for an hour, watch the candlestick, or sit down until the candlestick goes out, until the candle flame goes out. You sit down and you just blow it out because you want to rush. That same flame is an indication of what you're dealing with, on the flames you're dealing with on the inside, and the fires that you have to put out day to day. That's what makes this easier. That's why I say it's not hard. I think it's an uncomfortable feeling that you are dealing with because you have to constantly put out these flames. But I think it'll be way harder to go to a job that you hate than to stay at something that you love, that brings you money, and it's going to also bring you internal happiness. It's a perception shift. Like, once you change the way you look at it, I know stress is built in the mind. That's why two people can go through the same situation and have a different outcome, because someone looks at it a different way and they perceive it in a stressful manner, versus the other person can perceive it in a motivating slash a situation they needed to actually push them forward, because they might not have gotten up, took the action, or did whatever they had to do to be done. And this is the same case in trading. Someone could complain versus someone else could take that moment and build upon that moment. That's all we're doing in trading. You're literally just building upon, building upon, building upon, building upon. It's the same thing that goes into building accounts. The same day by day, trade by trade, trade by trade. It's the same process of also building your internal being. So to sum it up, trading is hard because you make it hard. You make your reality. If you decide to view it as, oh, this is stressful, oh, I lost, oh, it's a problem that I, if you view it from, it's a problem because you lost, it's a problem because you're not making money, so that's a problem, you find all these problems at that point. The market only moves from 9:30 to 11, is the greatest moves in the New York session when trading futures. Oh, that's a problem. It's like you're always gonna find something. You could find anything. Oh, the prop firms are paying out. Oh, that's a problem. But it's not a problem. And this is where, if you use that same ideology and then you get profitable and you think prop firms are paying out, paying me out, but there's other traders who aren't getting payouts this week, and you say that's a problem, you're just making problems at that point. Like, it's a clear, that makes it more clear for you to see that it's a true problem that you're creating in your own mind, because it's just the system. You can't get mad at things for being what they are. Only thing you can do is learn how to accept it. To how to handle these situations technically and emotionally is comes down to acceptance. If you can learn how to accept people, even just when it comes to people, some people say, oh, I don't trust people. But personally, me, I trust people to be people. That's it. I'm not going to hurt myself by not trusting people and then being all like guarded up, because there's no that's a weakness. That means you're mentally weak and you can't handle the things that people put out. Instead, be strong. Trust people. Trust people to be people. Trust people to steal. Trust people to give back. Trust the markets to be the market. Trust the strategy to lose. Trust the process to be long. Trust yourself to not get it at first. Trust yourself to lose money and not make it back for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, even maybe 5 years. But once again, stress is built in the mind because you see the 5 years as a problem. You see the 3 years as a problem. If you looked at it long term and you didn't even think about it until 5 years, you wouldn't even be saying trading's hard because you would understand this is the process. It's not hard, it's just the process. When you get 5 years in and you're making money, it's not hard, it's just the process. Just like when you were 5 years before that, and you were losing money. It wasn't hard, it was just the process. That's just part of the game. You can't get mad at life. You can't get mad at things and for things not being in your control, because then you have a controlling problem. You have a problem with needing control. And then you losing that control is why you say, oh, this is hard. This is stressful. But really, once again, it comes back down to your psychological traits and you making it stressful. I used to do the same thing. Through the years of trading, it taught me to start letting go of things, taught me the power of letting go and mastering the art of being alone. These are two factors that go into trading. A lot of us can't take loss. People want to have support. People need people to like validate them. You don't need that in trading. Validate yourself. Tell yourself, I just took a loss and I didn't go re-enter back into the markets. I'm strong. You're strong. It is what it is. It's not a debate. It's not an option. It's what you got to do to become profitable.